Hey creative heart! Today let's talk about how to begin a creative project when you might be feeling afraid of failure. So we all know the feeling, right? We've got this desire in our heart, we want to write a book, we want to paint a painting, we want to make a new offering in our business, and oh my God, right up in front of our face, we've got this sense of doom because our mind's already throwing up all these things that could go wrong, that people might say, and how it's going to feel awful. So here's 3 ways that I suggest implementing a little bit of self-nurturing to be able to get over that hurdle and into action. Now, the first thing that I recommend doing and that I personally do when I'm wanting to set out on a new creative project is create for yourself a safe, sacred space. So this is where you may employ the use of really supportive tools such as affirmations. You might like to write out some inspiring quotes and put them up on the wall. I've done that many times and I find that that's a lovely way to start to re-trigger my brain into going, hey, it's not all bad, and hey, there's people that want to support me, and start to counterbalance those negative thoughts with positive ones. And you might like to do a dream board, like a vision board, or you might like to clear out the things in your life that you feel are draining your energy by having a round of decluttering in your environment. So throwing out old used paintbrushes that have gone all hard and don't work anymore. Things like that. Making a safe, sacred space. The second part of this equation is to promise yourself a sense of privacy. I've found that when I'm starting something new, my mind starts to have all these conversations around, but what if so-and-so doesn't like that? Or how about you're going to look like a fool if you say this? Or, all that stuff. And a way to get around that is by saying, look, we can just have a play and we don't have to show anyone. And in fact, we don't even have to tell anyone sometimes that we're doing it. And that way, it really creates this sense of privacy and safety to be able to begin. And finally, I recommend breaking it down into small steps or micro movements. So once you've got your safe space around you, you've got a supportive environment, and you're feeling like you've given yourself permission to enjoy a sense of privacy, then it's important to start breaking your project down into very small micro movements and little tiny steps that you can write down, and then as you work on that project, you can tick it off as part of the overall project. And that momentum will start to build your confidence, and you'll find that quite likely you'll be involved in the manuscript, or you'll be involved in the painting, and you'll be like, oh yeah, this is not so bad, and let's do a bit more of this, rather than sitting on the couch and watching another episode of Friends, which I, of course, have never done. No. So those are my 3 tips. I hope that they help you to get out of inertia and start to feel safe to be able to begin a new project without a fear of failure, or despite a fear of failure, because I don't think that you can override fear. It's a natural part of the creative process. Have you used any of these tips before? Do you have some others that you'd love to share with us? Please write them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you, and we can all inspire each other along on this creative journey. Wishing you a beautiful day. Be kind to yourself, nurture your creativity, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Now, if you're new to my blog and you would like some help to get started with painting and creativity, I've created a beautiful 10-day free e-course that takes you through just that, getting started with painting and creativity. And you can find that at nicolanewman.com/begin. And in there, you'll be taken through how to paint an abstract painting. We'll do some writing and some photography exercises, and it's loads of fun.